Okay, so something's happened. It was obviously a form of a mistake, but it was something that destroyed, something was destroyed or broken. And can't be fixed. It could be in the form of a relationship, something that happened. It didn't. It wasn't meant to happen, but it was something that caused irreparable damage. And it stirred up a lot of problems as well. So some event has happened in your life. There's a lot of drama that came in with it. It was also brought in a lot of enlightenment with this lightning strike, but stirred up a lot of problems as well. And it was in the form of information. You've got this wisdom card over here. So a lot of something has come to light as well. But whatever it was, maybe you suddenly realized that it was a mistake. The whole thing was a mistake, but it stirred up a lot of problems as well. So in the past, there was some kind of scandal and you received bad news. So something happened, whatever that event was, a lot of people, it got a lot of tongues wagging, if you like, and it was in the form of bad news. So something has happened that has caused up a lot of problems, some kind of big drama that you've gone through. You might be dealing with a dark-haired woman, and this woman might be standing in your way. She's presenting some kind of barrier, and you might need to communicate with her to get things moving. But she's blocking your path in a sense. So whatever this case, whatever happened over here, this woman is the person that you might need to speak to in order for you to make things moving and get your power back. So, she might be a very powerful woman, but it is somebody that you need to get in contact with, or you need to present your case to this person in order for you to move forward. So this is the energies for that week. So this is the Cook's Tarot, and I have put the deck in the description box. Did not put down. God. Oops. Okay, so the main energies are the Six of Pentacles over here. So, you might have been dealing with a situation where, you thought everything was on the upfront. So the person that you're dealing with appeared to be really, upfront, and they seem to be somebody that you could trust. But they might have been doing things behind your back over here, because you've got this person stealing eggs here while they're handing you the apple. So they might have been giving you one bit of information, and in the meantime doing something else behind your back. Whatever they were doing was, a bit dubious and not very, very honest. So this could also be about, you needing some kind of financial assistance and, you asking for it, or you handing out financial assistance as well. But in this case, it looks like this person's, doing things that were not quite so savory. So it's almost like they had their hand in the cookie jar, if you like. So they've been doing something. It could be involving theft. It could be that kind of situation. This is also you trying to get your balance back as far as your money goes. So you're trying to do things to make sure that you keep your balance as far as finances go. And, if you are having a bit of problems with finance, asking for some financial assistance if you do need it. So let's see what's happening with you. So there is the Ace of Swords. So something coming to light, something being exposed. So, you might have been doing your own private investigations about whatever the situation was, and you're getting to the heart of the matter and exposing everything for what it is. You're getting to the truth of the matter. This could be some kind of legal situation that you're involved in. This could be about, legal investigation where, something is being analyzed and a lot of truth coming to light. So there could be some kind of investigation, but truth coming to light and things are being exposed here. There's a victory card over here. So this is the Six of Wands. So whatever this truth is that's being exposed in this card with the Ace of Swords is the thing that allows you to be victorious in that particular situation. Now with the Six of Wands, it always talks about having gone through a very, very difficult period and then finally winning a battle. So whatever this truth is coming, you've been through the mill, you've been through a really difficult time, and then this particular truth sets you free. It allows you to get victory in that situation. This could also be a legal judgment after going through a very, very difficult situation. Finally, a legal judgment coming into play, finally a decision being made so that you are victorious in that particular situation. There could have been, this truth coming to light could have been theft, or it could have been the dishonesty being exposed, and it allows you to come out looking, showing people that, you were in the right all the while. So this is almost like getting justice for whatever has been going on. So you've got the Devil card over here, and this is dealing with a very negative situation. You can see somebody being very controlling. They've got handcuffs on this person, and things being very closed to you. So they're controlling finances. You're in a situation where somebody is really pulling all the strings. So you have been feeling really manipulated in the last year or so in whatever situation you are in. And now the Eight of Wands, things are starting to move on, but you need to make some kind of decision. So this is you haven't made that decision yet about what you want to do. So you've got a lot of choice coming in over here. And one of those, once you take a seat, once you make your decision, then, you can light the candles for the cake. So enlightenment coming in once you make the decision, or things start moving once you make the decision. Because then, the candles can be lit, enlightenment coming in, things start moving. But there's also some kind of news that you're waiting for as well. So that news comes in as well. But it looks like you have to make a choice. There's some kind of choice that you have to make, and some investigation would be needed. With the Ace of Swords, it's also talking about investigating things and looking at things from a very logical point of view. As I say, it is possibly something legal that has come to light, and a decision being made on that. And you win that particular decision. Now, the Nine of Cups is about satisfaction and being very happy about what is coming to you. So this has been on your mind. You want this to come in for you, and maybe whatever this decision is going to bring you that joy, that satisfaction, that independence. It's certainly going to be a wish fulfillment, so something that you've been thinking about quite a bit. So going into the future, you've got the Two of Wands. This is another card about making a choice, making a decision. And you can see he's got the box of matches in his hands, and he's lighting this candle. So you do need to make, he's got an unlit candle in his hand and a box of matches. So you do need to make a decision. So the Eight of Wands is talking about making a choice, making some kind of decision that's going to change your life completely. And, the Eight of Wands is also communicating with a lot of people. But the Two of Wands is definitely choosing a pathway in life, making a decision. And, it might be about travel, about moving on. It might be even about staying in the same place that you are and enjoying what you're doing. So you have that decision about what to do next, and you are at a crossroads in your life right now. And this could be about work. It could even be about a relationship. These are usually new projects because it's the Wands card. It's about new enterprises. So, about a career path, about choosing your destination. So if you've got an idea, you need to go with it. You need to actually put all your effort into that idea. You've got the box of matches in your hand over here, and the candles. So you do have some brilliant idea, but you need to set it in motion, and you need to make that choice. If you do that, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, something brand new coming in for you. This is having your cake and eating it. So some kind of new change in your financial situation. It comes in the form of a gift. It could be a new job, a new a course of study, a new pathway in life, something that brings in new money, but also changes the way your perspective, your financial perspective of life. So you can see there's a path. Your pathway is open. The door is open for you. And this, whatever this gift is, whatever this offer is, comes in, allows you to move forward. So this is your path is, is clear. There's no obstacles in your way here, but you need to actually accept that offer and move forward. And so maybe this is what the choice is about, whether or not to accept that offer and move forward. You've got the Ten of Wands over here. So whatever job you're doing, whatever you're doing right now is you're carrying a lot of responsibilities, and there's a lot of pressure from the people that you work with. You can see, and there's, they stir up a lot of problems. They cause a lot of chaos, and you have to deal with all of that, plus all the responsibilities you're carrying as well. and the door is partially open, but not quite here. You've got your foot in the door here, but you're coping with all these responsibilities and burdens, so you need to drop them in order for you to, put them down in order for you to open this door and move forward. And it looks like this new opportunity over here, you can see the door is wide open here. This new opportunity that's going to be presented to you is going to allow you to put down those burdens and move forward. You got the Fool card, so you're going to be starting something brand new, or you want to start something brand new. And I say go for it. So you've got the Queen of Swords over here, the Queen of Wands, and the Temperance. So there's 2 Queen cards over here. This is taking control of the situation. So you've got to be very, very analytical, very, very precise. You've got to know exactly what you want with this Queen of Swords. And don't be swayed by anybody's decisions or anybody else's opinions. And the Queen of Wands is taking a position of responsibility and being in the limelight for things. So no matter what, you're going to be, in charge, and you're going to be giving the orders. You can see she's got her finger up, pointing around. She's got her lipstick on, so she's ready for this particular job that's coming. So this card is about analyzing and almost in a critical role, if you like, criticizing people, but also taking a stand for what you want and putting it down, being very logical about what you want done, and being very precise and conveying that message to people. This is what you want. There's some kind of deadline as well, because you've got the clock over here, so there's some kind of deadline that you are working under as well. But being very, very precise. Now, the Queen of Wands, Swords tends to be a bit of a loner, and she's been through a lot as well. So, you need to, let go of any kind of emotional baggage that you have, make a decision and go forth. And, show people that you're in charge and that you can do this particular task. And, she's got her cat over here, so use your intuition. You know what to do, you know what to say, and you have got what it takes to be in charge as well. And the Temperance card is about taking all that you have learned, blending it together, and making something wonderful of it. So all your experience, you need to show people that you have all this experience, and you can do this particular task. And you do. You have everything that you need in order to succeed. And, you need to keep yourself very emotionally balanced. Don't get depressed. Don't get negative. This is a card about, keeping the middle road. It's also a card about healing and keeping yourself in balance. And blending all that information, all those experiences that you have, and showing, making that perfect drink. Show people that you have what it takes to be able to function with authority. So you've got 2 queens over here functioning in a situation with great authority and great leadership. But make sure that you're keeping everything in balanced. And make sure that you are not overstressing yourself, overworking. Watch out for your health as well. So don't stress yourself out, because that can lead to stress illnesses in itself. So in order for you to take a break, spend some time, looking after yourself as well. So you've got the 3 of Winter over here, and this is the Oracle read, which says, sadness is a part of life, but you don't have to endure it alone. You may need a little time to heal, but once you work through your emotions, you will be stronger than before. So if you're going through any kind of depression or sadness, it's time to open up and speak to somebody about it, get some kind of support. This is a new moon. You will be moving on to something better. And you will be able to cope. You have the strength to cope with it. Then you've got the Wheel, which is a change that is coming in, and expect a sudden positive change in your life. You can now move forward and make great progress. So you've got all this abundance falling. You've got these I think it's pears on the ground over here. So you can see the Wheel of Fortune is turning, and your abundance is starting to come in. And you've got the Ace of Winter over here, which says implementation of your new idea may start off, let me read that again. Implementation of your new brilliant idea might get off to a rocky start, but keep going. The challenge will help you refine your plan and reshape your goals into something even better. The writing of the card is not so wonderful, but it says that you are beginning something brand new, and even if there's a little bit of hassles along the way, you will be able to sort this out and it will be successful. So whatever you're doing, there's a big change coming in. Let go of any kind of sadness that you have. And the Wheel of Fortune is bringing some positive changes. And it looks like, even though, it might be a bit of a rocky start, it looks like things are going to proceed very, very nicely. So you're getting to some kind of leadership position. Let go of these burdens and responsibilities. Delegate it to somebody else. Let somebody else take care of it. You're going to have your cake and you're going to be able to eat it. So something new coming in for you. And, but you have to make that decision as well. And also something being exposed, truth coming to light, whatever. Maybe this is that positive judgment coming in for you, and it's going to bring a lot of victory as well. So I hope that this reading has resonated. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.